Hi guys, welcome back to the Funky Evolution Party. I'm Alice Green, and happy 420. So today I wanted to present a 420 special. Excuse me, because I love the Ganja Fairy, and she always blesses me and gives me lots of great gifts, and that's a problem. I'm so spoiled that I sometimes struggle to present myself. But I thought on this one occasion, because it's from 420 and I love this new book that I picked up on Sunday from Brick Lane, that place makes my heart go boom, boom, boom. And that is the point of this particular video. It's about love. Like life, we don't understand it. We think it's just one way because that's how we're told. It's like, okay, you love somebody and blah 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 and all that nonsense, where love is literally an electromagnetic frequency. That is the answer to the next step of our human evolution. Now, you'd have to go back to the very first video that I made on Halloween where I was like, ah! I've chilled out a lot since then because what I've been observing is that there is a lot of love out there, and we know who owns your hearts. Those four things that unite us: food, fashion, humor, and music. So using those four things and collectively coming together, we can actually win this war. And yes, it's World War III. No more rights. And just so you guys are aware, people have died for centuries for our rights. I wouldn't be sat here today being able to read 100-year-old books if it wasn't for those people, if it wasn't for the suffragettes, if it wasn't for everybody that like gave up their lives for us to have these creature comforts. All my books that I like, seriously, I got 8 books for £4. It's ridiculous. And this is where we need to understand that what makes your heart sing, right? And that could be food, that could be fashion. And I don't just mean clothes, I mean fashion changes. It's like, you want the summer of love to come back, it can come back into fashion. Lots of things can recreate themselves, and we can upcycle them, we can recycle them, we can take a bit from there and a bit from here. But in order to get a party started, we need those 4 things and the leaders from across those 4 disciplinaries to come together and get the party started. It can be fun, because the way I see things going, you will own nothing. We'll take your children, you'll be a slave, and where are we going? I personally think that if we were just a bit smarter, the art of being smart starts in the heart, and realized the electromagnetic frequency of our hearts was 60% stronger than the electromagnetic frequency of our heads. We kind of get out of our head space and start into our heart spaces. Again, trying to recap on what I tried to break down into some hors d'oeuvres for you guys. It's kind of like it's snack time. And before I get into this poem that I discovered on Sunday, I was just like, whoa. We need to start singing the right songs from the same hymn sheet, if that's what they're called, in a sense that we have the power. United we stand, divided we fall. And if we come together, so, like, I see all of the actors and musicians and whatever I see, but what if we could make the movie real, where you guys could literally take power? You own the people's hearts already. Why can't you run for Senate? And I don't know what each individual country's things are called, but if we got enough people collectively from food, fashion, from the industries to turn the script into reality. And it won't be acting, it's like it's literally your heart frequency. Was it Bruno Mars's new song? I can't remember what it's called, but if you watch him sing, that was from the heart. And like, you can't withstand that sort of lock. And together, if we came together, collaborative working to recalibrate society, calibration, it's the same sort of thing. You can see I like to simplify everything because it's not difficult. All it comes together is we drop our egos and we get into our heart space. We understand that across the world, food, fashion, music, and humor are the 4 things that we need to come together and really take back what is ours, which are our rights. And they're being taken away from us. And people have been calling these people out, and then they get like taken out. And are we gonna let this cycle continue, like, or are we gonna be like, hey, why? I'm gonna own nothing. Like, I own nothing, I'm fine about it, but people that work hard are gonna earn nothing. This beautiful poem is what I'm gonna leave you guys on a 420 special. Already my heart's just been like dissolved, because when I read it, I was like, if a musician turned this poem into a song and touched people's hearts and opened their hearts just through sound and vibration, like, it's so simple, and I don't understand why I'm the only person who really believes that this is the evolutionary plan. And I don't think I'm the only one. I see people, Russell Brand, like Matthew McConaughey, these people are looking at the future generations and how they can help, how they've already messed us up. And then with Matthew McConaughey and his charity thing for the youth, and that's about helping them step up, because without them, there is no future. They are our future, and there is a whole generation coming up that if we don't teach them love from now, it goes, and it's going to be very hard to break down that empire. So I believe it was page here, so it's 387 OD. I'm not very good at quoting and stuff, so you can see it there. And now I shall read. Bear with me if I make any mistakes, but I want you to listen to the words, because if we come together and really understand that individually we have so much power, and it comes from electromagnetic energy, is not just like hippie stuff. It's science, it's frequencies, like they've proven it. So I'm gonna leave you with this one, and let's go. So OD: we are the music makers, we are the dreamers of dreams, wandering by lone sea breakers and sitting by desolate streams. World losers and world forsakers, of whom the pale moon gleams, yet we are the movers and shakers of the world forever, it seems. With wonderful deathless deities we build up the world's great cities, and out of fabulous story we fashion an empire glory. One man with a dream at pleasure shall go forth and conquer a crown, and 3 with a new song's measure can trample a kingdom down. We in the ages lying in the buried past of the earth, beneath 9th with our singing, and babble itself in our mirth, and erreth them with proper seeing, and to the old of the new world's worth, for each age is a dream that is dying of one that is coming to birth. A breath of our inspiration in the life of each generation, a wondrous thing of our dreaming, unearthly, impossible seemingly. The soldier, the king, and the peasant are working together in one, till our dream shall become their present and their work in the world be done. I love that bit. Is like the soldier, the king, and the peasant are working together in one, till our dream shall become their present and their work in the world be done. United we stand, divided we fall. Doesn't matter if you're a king or a peasant. We are human, regardless of what you're wearing or what you know, frequencies are the same. They had no vision amazing of the goodly house they are raising. They had no divine foreshowing of the land to which they are going. But on the man's soul it hath broken a light that doth not depart, and his look or a word he hath spoken rightly fame in another man's heart. And therefore today is thrilling with the past days late fulfilling, and the multitudes are enlisted in the faith that their fathers resisted, and scorning the dream of tomorrow, are bringing to pass as they may in the world for its joy or its sorrow the dream that be scorned yesterday. But we, with our dreaming and singing, ceaseless and sorrowless we, the glory about us clinging, of the glorious future we see, our souls with high music ringing. O man, it must ever be that we dwell in our dreaming and singing, a little apart from ye. For we are after with dawning, and the suns that are not yet high, and out of the infinite morning, intrepid you hear us cry. How, sprite of your human scorning, once more God's future draws her nigh, and already goes forth the warning that ye of the past must die. Great hail, we cry to the comers from the dazzling unknown shore. Bring us hither your sun and your summers, and renew our world as of yore. You shall teach us your songs' new numbers, and things that we dreamed not before, ye in spite of the dreamer who slumbers, and a singer who sings no more. Very awesome poem. Again, published 100 years ago. Excuse me, and understanding that the answers are literally everywhere. It's not going to come from one person. Collectively, we put it together, and we're going to have to retrain and relearn, and there's lots of things we're going to have to put aside our previous thinking and try and see what else works. But personally, the easiest way: food, fashion, humor, music. Using those 4 things to unite us and get the party started. So I'm going to leave you with that, because I think 2020 and previously before that, we've all been dragged through the mud, and it really was the astrology pushing us. But now Venus is coming out of shadow, and it is kind of like the birth of love and understanding that this is not just some fantasy, romantic, faraway dream. It's literally our heart frequency, and everything, the DNA is love. We become stronger, and it's not fiction, it's fact. So I'm going to leave you with these facts and say happy 420. Please like, share, and get the message out there.